Introducing Sportshare, a brand new service that promotes fitness and well-being by connecting members in the community to share the joy of sports. Sportshare allows individuals of all ages beginning a sport to receive individual training and practice with volunteer high school and college student athletes completely free of charge. Our services match verified sports mentors to mentees and allows for one-on-one or small group session training in local community parks and public facilities. Our service allows mentors to list available times and locations, and individuals can sign up for these lessons. The website also provides services including an easy way to locate available centers to practice, accessible information regarding sports, rules, tips, and practices, and more. Let's take a tour.
So this is our final product for Sportshare. So this is our homepage. If you scroll down, you can see more information about us, as well as how we can actually help you, and finally some instructions on how to get started. The next page I'd like to focus your attention on is a Find page. Here you can find a list of resources of various different types. So like water sports, swimming pools, sports centers, golf courses, ice skating rinks, parks and recreational centers, as well as public amenities. You can get started by choosing a specific type of location. So we'll say a sports center. Then you can enter a location. So this can be as specific as needed. So you can put a specific house address of where you are, or you can be a lot broader. For instance, a city like New York City, for example. So as an example, we'll put New York City. And then finally, a radius in meters of how far you're willing to travel from your current location. And that's in meters. And finally, when we click submit, what the website does is it finds your geolocation, so latitude and longitude. And after it finds that geolocation, it finds a list of resources or a list of facilities nearby to that geolocation. So all those facilities are ordered in this table, as you can see here, and it's ordered by how far it is from your location. So that's the ordered index over here, the name of the actual location and address, which is actually linked to Google Maps, as well as a phone number if applicable, as well as a website if there's a website for that location. If there's no phone number, it'll simply say undefined. If there's no website, it'll say no website. So for example, we can click this location here and it'll actually take us to a Google Maps page of directions from our current location that we inputted to that recreational facility. And this will work with any of the locations here as well. So if we click this one, you can see this one works as well. And if we want all this information as an Excel sheet for our personal use, we can actually download this information, and you can see it pops up over here as an Excel spreadsheet. The next page I'd like to show you guys is the questions tab, and here we can actually select a question about any sport and get answers. So there's some default questions over here like getting started, tips and tricks, how to play, scoring systems, and rules. So for instance, we can put tips and tricks, and then we can enter a sport as well, and then we click submit. What's going on in the background is that the website will automatically scrape the internet for information about the specific query that we put and find a list of resources, and this is from various different types. So this can be videos, articles, web pages. So if you like to watch a video, you can do that, but if you prefer reading, you can also do that. And it will show you the title as well as the specific format, so video, article, as well as a description. And each of these links works as well, and it'll open to a new tab. So as you can see, it actually takes you directly to a video where you can learn tricks for tennis forehand, for example. And the same thing applies to the other 4 or 5 questions. But there's also a custom question tab. So this, the custom question tab, you can actually put whatever question that you have about the sport. For instance, we can say best tennis match, and then we can click submit. And this will automatically go online and find information or resources that reference the best tennis match. And so this is actually scraping the entire internet. And once that's done, it gives us this link over here, and you can see that this is actually a YouTube link from the official Wimbledon YouTube account. So it's actually scraping this information from online. The next tab that I'd like to show you guys is the Sessions tab. In order to access this, we need to first create an account. So I've already went ahead and created an account, but this is the sign up form over here. So I can show you guys how we actually log in. This is the Sessions tab. Over here, we can actually search for whether you need coaching or competitive play. So it's adaptable to your skill experience. If you're a beginner, you'll probably be looking for coaching, but if you're more advanced, you're probably looking for competitive play. So in this case, we'll just put coaching, and then we can actually type the area that we're currently at. So we'll just say Texas for now, and then the specific sport. In this case, we'll do something like yoga. And as you can see, it pulls up this information over here. So we have yoga coaching, and this is the location where it's being taught at. And then here is when it's being taught, as well as a description or some other notes about the event. So we can actually go here and click on the event, and it'll bring a more detailed view of the event. So coaching, Texas, here's a location, here's a time and date, how long, as well as any skill or qualifications, and finally a description of the event. And we can actually go ahead and click register, and then it'll give you this pop-up that says registered session, and then we can go back. And this also this basically works by login sign-up basis. So people that log in can actually can go ahead and create an activity or a session that other people can sign up for. So as you can see, here are some activities that I've created. For instance, a tennis coaching session in Texas. This is a specific location, the sport, as well as a date time picker over here, so I can actually choose a date and time that I'll be coaching at, the number of minutes, my specific skill level, as well as a description. And whenever I edit the description or any other part of a session and click edit, it will actually send a notification to all participants of the event, so everyone that's registered for that event. So for instance, I can say edited description of event, and then I can go ahead and click edit, and then it says edited session. And now when I come here, it actually shows you change to Sportshare session, and it shows you the new information. You can also see information about sign up confirmation. So if anybody signs up for your event, or if you signed up for any other event, sign up session registration as well. And after you're done signing up for events, it will come to your activities tab over here, and from here you can actually verify that the activity actually occurred. So if you click this, it will bring a pop-up over here, so it says verified session. And now when I go back to the page, you'll notice that it's green. So these aren't verified yet, but this session has been verified once you click that the session has actually been completed. Only when both of the participants, so both the coach and the student, have verified the session, only then will the actual activity be completely verified. You can go here and you can actually, this is a create form for any of the sessions. So you can choose coaching or competitive play, and area, address, sport, the date, the duration, skill level, session description. And again, this is the tab where you can search for either coaching or competitive play. So for one last example, we can do competitive play, and we can search something like volleyball. And as you can see, it comes up over here, volleyball competitive at this location, and we can go ahead and register for that. Two more things I'd like to point out is that first, this is the cloud Firestore where all this information is stored. So this is a real-time database, and that's stored in the cloud. Whenever a document is edited, deleted, or added, this will all appear over here. So these are all the sessions. So this is all the information about each session, whether it's already filled, whether it's been verified with signatures over here. This is the user information, so every time a new user is created, it will appear over here with the email, name, phone number, as well as the sessions that are owned by this user. Additionally, the website is a progressive web app, which basically means that it can be downloaded on any operating system. So whether that be Android, iOS, Windows, or like on a Mac computer. So you can simply do that by going over here and clicking download. If it's already downloaded, it'll show open, and this can simply be run as a native application on any website or any operating system. So as you can see here, it's running natively on Windows as an app, similar to a regular natively running app. So this is an example of on Windows, but this can also work on Android or iOS as well.
Sportshare addresses the quality of life theme because our hack increases fitness and physical involvement, leading to greater physical and mental well-being. Connecting members in the community fosters collaboration and camaraderie, and students are provided leadership opportunities to serve as role models. Overall, due to increased community fitness, social connection, and self-growth provided, we believe that Sportshare provides a greater impact on the community than any other fitness program today. Sportshare, Sports Reimagined, and thank you for watching.